And how would you assess this guy?
I watched his briefing, and if you are good in even reading body language, and he appeared frustrated, and he even spoke Samadi Jinakan, which he said that Maye Sansakroma, no, Ankwanoma, me de mekra abo afode, me ye die metumi, memre so ameko to wait. He is now alone, he has sacrificed, he has put his life on the line, he will do what he can. If he is done, he will leave. This means that, yes.
When I was young, and in my life, when I take on the brains to do something, I do it to the best of my ability. I also sell to you. Those who do not understand tree, please for you. See, I mean, I'm one now. The maker about for it. Yet the meeting, and respond.
All right. So with this, even if you didn't watch him and you listen to his tone, you feel a sense of some pity for him that he's hit the brick wall. This is it. When Nana Addo was in opposition.
But before you go to Nana, on the special position, some have suggested he should help himself because he's dealing with the courts. And in our previous conversation, you raised the issue of in the courts, it's all about evidence.
Yes.
So they argue that if he has a very, incontrovertible evidence, watertight evidence in relation to these cases, he will not be thrown out of court.
Yes.
So he shouldn't be complaining in the public forum. He should rather present a good case in the court so that the judges will listen to him. Because don't forget, Daniel Domelo, when he went to court on the issue of his leave, the court judged in his favor, even though it was against the government. So some say he is not to complain to us. Go to court, provide a good case. You may win.
Thank you. When the president was in opposition, he campaigned, and some of the promises he made was that he will fight corruption the Anas way. He will use the Anas principle. And I'm linking Anas with Kisi Ejaben. You know, Kisi is the lawyer for Anas.
He
Used to be. Yes. And they've worked so much. Today, you hear of Anas? Where's Ahmed Swali? May his soul rest in peace. Where is he? It all happened under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And this goes against even the fight against corruption, the world ranking of press freedom. Ahmed Swale's thing goes against this current government, that the press is not free. So with the special prosecutor, he's not the first one, he is the second. We had Martin Amidu, whom President Akufo-Addo brought on board in the name, with the idea that he was coming to go after the NDC people. He came and he said, no, the corrupt people are those in charge. The Nana Addo-led administration, they are the most corrupt. So every effort proved futile. He got frustrated. People initially said, we know Amidu, he will not survive, he will not work, he will resign. Truly, in the Bugri, who used to be his childhood friend, I think he has also passed on. May his soul rest in peace. He said, Amidu that I know cannot work with Nana Addo that I also know. When Amidu was leaving, he tagged Nana Addo. Today you can Google the mother serpent of corruption, which means Nana Addo is the mother, the whole Ghana, or you can even extend it beyond our border. He's the most corrupt person Amidu has come across. And being a mother means he has children. There are people under him. He left. Kisi Ejaben came. Kisi Ejaben even came and threw out discontinued some of Martin Amidu's work. and he started afresh. At a point, he told us he has 121 cases he's dealing with.
So far, nobody has been prosecuted.
And then, what has been his challenge? Per what his brief is?
Seems to have serious issues
with the court, to a point that
suggests that the courts have deliberately decided to work against it.
I'll beg to differ. The court, yeah, that is his opinion, but I have a different counter opinion, and I beg to differ. You see, there's been one of the cases, the LaBianca case, with Colonel Damoa and the other gentleman. What did the court say? That the special prosecutor has gone outside his scope.
You don't have the legal authority.
Yes, you have brought evidence, but it is outside your scope of work. Let us notice
with the ruling that they can't investigate these individuals. He seems to say, my office is established with a mandate to investigate matters to do with corruption and provide the results of my investigation. If you say I shouldn't investigate, then what am I here?
Let us bear in mind that the special prosecutor's office is only a chip of the Attorney General's office. It's the Attorney General's power. Some has been given to it. So, per the laws, the judge was right, per the laws, that he went beyond his scope. So the argument and the debate can continue. If the special prosecutor feels that his work is being hampered by the court, he went to the High Court. There's an appeals court, and there's the Supreme Court. Even at the Supreme Court, there's room for review. When you feel that your case is not to your satisfaction, you can go for review. The judges may be 3, 5, 7, 9 per as many as you can go. Do you understand? So
the special prosecutor's criticism about the court is unjustified.
For me, it is unjustified. He is within his right. You see, he is a lawyer. He is trying to protect his integrity, his personal integrity, not solely about the office. He is worried about his personal integrity. In fact, when you read about Kisi Ajabe, he's a lawyer with good standing, has won many cases, and he's even a lecturer at Gimpa. He is an expert in criminal law. So he is protecting his integrity.
I think that's what's happening. It's not really about the fight against.
It is about his personal integrity.
I see.
I stand to be corrected. He can come and say it is about the office and that we are not being allowed to. But if you go to the High Court and you don't get it, go for appeal.
Then it means we can't blame the Nadu government because they have just given you, they have established the office, appointed you, do the job.
Do your job and stop complaining, right? There are so many avenues and channels. So for me, the general overview is that if there are certain cases, I don't know how he's working with the Attorney General. You see, when you know that you have a limitation with a certain case, and it is the Attorney General who can do it and do it better, collaborate, let him take it on. But let's also not forget that the Attorney General is a party member and his appointment is by the President. The President can decide today that, leave. Unlike the special prosecutor who has 7-year mandate, and his mandate even extends to 2 governments, it links 2 governments. Do you understand? It could be that the MPP, their first 4 years and the second 4 years, these are 2 governments with the same party. So his office is special in that score. But when it comes to the law, and how far he can go, there's a limitation. That is how come the court will tell you have gone out of bounds, even though you feel you have the evidence and all that. So let's see, let the debate keep going. I know Alaji will also come with some, even though some politically colored tinted.
The issue by some is that